Grace and peace, y'all. Hope everybody's feeling blessed today on a snow day. All right, I'm going to get quickly into this message, which is about accountability for your energy. Now, half of the population takes accountability for their actions, which is very important to understand that energetically, your actions say a lot about who you are. Now, out of that half that takes accountability for their actions, half of those take accountability for their energetic actions, which is your thoughts, the way that you feel, and what you project outward on to others. Now, I'm touching on that more than anything because this is an area that gets forgotten. Energy does not die. Energy can only be transmuted and transferred into something different. So if you have put yourself in a position where you put your energy toward feeling negative toward other people, you're accountable for that as well. That does warrant you karma. I'm sure a lot of people don't understand why people they were close to have started to move away from them in 2026. And the reason is because a lot more people are becoming aware of how people feel about them energetically. So it's not about what you say, it's about how you feel about that person. It is no longer being kept a secret that you have disdain for a sister, that you can't stand a friend, that you're only around a friend because you're waiting for them to become successful so you can ride their coats. The awareness is there nowadays. And it's becoming more and more relevant where some of us, we're spiritually open and we seen it before. And God would make it relevant. God is definitely in rooms that you're not in. So a lot of times, you're not offending that person personally. You're offending God by offending that person. And that will put a halt to all of your own endeavors. If you pour your energy into your own growth and development, you'll see way more movement. But if when you look outward, you see someone else moving, you see someone else doing something better, and they're correcting their life, they getting on point, and your first thought is, well, I could have did that better. Your first thought is, well, I don't see that being successful. That right there is energy that you're throwing at that person very extremely loosely. And you're responsible for that energy. Now, if you're like myself, you take that energy, you transmute it, and now you just have even more blessings. But for the most part, I'm here to also help you. So if you are someone who's guilty of being a part of gossip, because that is one, someone who is very judgmental, someone who's a little cynical on the side, you might want to check it, because this is the reason why you have a slowdown in your own success, because your energy is being thrown out and you are not taking accountability for it. It's even in the Bible where we talk about energetic projections. In Numbers 12, Moses' sister, Miriam, states in front of the public, because she was a spiritual leader herself, Moses isn't the only one who gets messages from God. Do we not get messages? That statement, just the statement alone, got her slammed with leprosy. And it took for Moses, the one who she spoke against, to pray it off of her for her to be healed. So yeah, these Bible stories, they're here to guide you. Pay attention to what you're doing and why you're doing it. You may not even know you have this thing for a person. You may think, oh, nah, I'm just doing my own thing. But if your own thing includes trying to be better than someone else, evaluate your own thing. All right, I'm going to leave this here. How are you taking accountability for your energy on a daily basis? Because this is a daily challenge, y'all. All right, y'all. Love light and peace.